People often say that the personal is political, and that is very true in my case. I grew up in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and all my life I wanted to be part of the solution. I wanted to address the harm that a lot of the systems were inflicting on my people. And those systems include education, health, wealth, and even the carceral system. And so people are surprised when I say this, but it's true that Power of Two is at the intersection of all of those systems. And I think it's really important for everyone to know that at our core, we are a social justice organization that is committed to partnering with families to do the essential work of healing, helping them heal from intergenerational trauma that has been inflicted by the systems that have for so long oppressed and dispossessed my Black, brown, and people of color. So through our in-depth, strengths-based approach to community engagement, our evidence-based programming, our strong relationship building directly with families, our strong collective impact partnerships, we have been able to really support families in harnessing their power to support their families, but also to strengthen their communities. And it all starts at the very beginning with those very important relationships between a parent and their child.
So as parents and as mothers, we don't give ourselves enough credit. But now I'm taking a step back and okay, I really did this. I'm good. I'm doing better than most. So
Power of Two taught me a lot of patience. It's more about listening to your child. And this generation, my generation, is changing the scope of that. We are more in tune with our kids because of programs like Power of Two. So I would say it's Power of Two helped me to be more patient and in tune with my child.
I knew that I wanted to work with an organization that actually partnered with families, less of that saying what families are doing wrong, and instead partnering with them, supporting them, and trying to actually break that cycle,
The Power to help you to allow the child to feel comfortable and safe. That's the most important thing, safety. A child wants to feel love. And by giving reinforcement and, following her lead and mimicking their talk makes the child feel, oh, she's paying attention to me. It's all about me. Yes, it is all about a child at that age.
I think that it affected the families that we work with, I think, disproportionately. I had families who were calling me kind of in panic too, because suddenly their benefits stopped working. Emergency supplies, it was actually really incredible to be, part of Power of Two when they were physically helping people access the supplies that they needed in that moment, those emergency resources.
when I was struggling with some supplies for my son, that was a big blessing to me. They gave me some diapers and things that I needed to, just make it through. And those are the moments that you say, wow, somebody does care. Somebody is out here looking out for me and my family.
Everything that was happening around within the Black community, and we were going through a whole nother pandemic with that as well. I just felt so heavy. I felt so heavy. And I just felt like dedicating more of my time to the families that I was serving was the best thing that I could do.
Y poco a poco, cogiendo las terapias, he aprendido truquitos, como uno dice, para tranquilizar a los niños, para compartir con ellos.
Sometimes people get so frustrated of upset about so many different circumstances of their lives, especially with COVID and unemployment and the presidential election, all these things. I'm going to learn how to just not provide solutions or try to respond, and just be with that person and just allow them to go through their process through my work.
There's a lot of just grieving and mourning and a lot of need, but also an extreme amount of resilience. And an incredible amount.
A lot of people lost their jobs during this time, and weren't able to provide for their families. I'm thankful that I'm able to provide for my kids and being able to do what I have to do. But it comes at a cost. It's like you don't know about tomorrow.
I would hope that every family with this can be helped, or at least know about the program and know that they can go to this program for help. That's something, and being well branded that is the case. Like, oh, I know this program. I can go to Power of Two, if I wanted to become a better parent.
In terms of my aspirations for the families that I work with, for them to kind of see that they can do the work, right? And that they can also overcome all the challenges and all the adversities that they faced in their lives, so that they can be present in, their children's lives, and also being present for themselves so that they can be the best parents that they can be. I feel good knowing that I can support them in areas that they never knew that they were good at.
Pero yo digo que aunque cambie el gobierno, que cambie la comunidad, uno tiene que seguir hacia adelante, porque la comunidad no es la que te hace crecer. Eres tú misma decir, yo quiero crecer. Se puede, porque la decisión está en uno, no está en nadie más que en uno, de seguir hacia adelante y echarle ganas a la vida.
I just want us to be at peace. I just want a peaceful household, be able to make ends meet, and that my kids are well and healthy. And that's all I could ask for. I'm about to go and sign up for my master's. That's the next step. And hopefully I could be working in counseling or something along the lines of human services. I love children. I love, reaching out to people. That's my niche. If we could help somebody along the way, we're making the world a better place.
I just wish for peace, prosperity, and equality above all, girl, because it's time.